Picture this. It's the year 2000. You survived Y2K and haven't been subconsciously traumatized for the rest of your life by a certain national tragedy in the year to come. The PlayStation 2 is about to release and really amp up the console wars in a way that spells the end for record sales by Nintendo, but that day has yet to come. On this day, that being September 27th, a new site launches. A site that takes on an ambitious property for its time, and one that makes Avengers Endgame look like a bunch of local people getting together. The site I'm talking about, as the title suggests, is Cartoon Orbit.
Embark with us now on a journey beyond all borders to a new dimension, one powered by endless possibility and unlimited imagination.
Lasting from late 2000 until late 2006, Cartoon Orbit was quite an ambitious project for its time. I mean, we didn't even see the internet as we do these days. We were still kind of wondering if it was going to last because all of us were stuck using that absolute dog water dial-up internet. And this predates even that of RuneScape. RuneScape wasn't even out yet, guys. That thing runs on potato internet, and this came out before it. Facebook didn't exist yet. MySpace didn't exist yet. Ask Jeeves was still in its beta phase at this time. If you wanted to contact people, you had to get on AOL Instant Messenger. Do you know what AOL Instant Messenger is? You used to get this little disc. All of you people that are younger than me, I don't know when they stopped doing this. You had to get this disc. And it was AOL Instant Messenger. I don't even understand it, okay? I was a little kid at this time, and I was so ecstatic when Cartoon Orbit launched. Let me explain what it is with this little article bit. Now, you may not have caught on to this yet, but Cartoon Orbit, I don't know if you're ready for this. Brace onto something, because if you haven't caught on to this yet, it's going to blow your mind hole. Cartoon Orbit was launched by Cartoon Network. I know, it's crazy to think how imaginative these people were at the time. But specifically, Sam Register, who was the president at the time, launched that sucker. All right, let me explain what this is. Cartoon Orbit's main focus was an electronic trading card system for players to buy, sell, and trade C-Tunes, which were sticker-like stills or animated GIFs from different Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera properties. Typical C-Tune artwork featured one or more characters, sometimes posing, or a recognizable object from the series, but not all C-Tunes met this criteria. Sometimes they went a little crazy with it, okay? They went a little ham with it and did whatever the heck they wanted. And I loved it, okay? I loved Cartoon Orbit. It was the first form of social networking that I think I really did. I had to cut the video there for a second, like practically mid-sentence, because I had to double check and make sure the Gaia Online didn't exist yet. And it didn't. It launched in 2003, and that's a whole topic for another day. That site is still up. Are you aware of that? I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. Cartoon Orbit was essentially an early form of social networking. To my knowledge, from my own memory from literally 17 years ago at this point, I don't believe that there was any sort of direct messaging or anything like that. However, you did get to go to other people's C-Zones. What are C-Zones? Well, let me explain that to you real quick. C-Zones are the little place where you could put your stickers. You could have them all posing out and put them in whatever order you wanted. It was just your own little picture. And like that was your own like little sticker page that you would put your stickers onto. I gotta tell you, I'm convinced so many NFT bros had to have been born from this site. They had to have had it ingrained in their brain that one day they're going to learn to make money off of that. I'm convinced. You can't tell me otherwise. It was kind of cool because some of the C-Tunes that you got were actually really special. There was a very limited quantity of them. There was a limited quantity of all C-Tunes, but some of them were a lot more rare than others. You went to shops to get them, auctions to get them. If you missed your chance and were some poor little sap, you can maybe check the trade zone or see other players' auctions and hopefully get one at 10 times its price. And in that article, it talked about how it used several Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera properties. It used pretty much all of them at the time. You can make your little C-Zone right there, and you could have Goku standing next to Samurai Jack, standing next to Megas from Megas XLR, if you know what that was. It was freaking awesome. And I know to anyone that never experienced Cartoon Orbit, you're probably sitting there thinking, wow, this is cringe AF. And wow, him saying cringe AF is cringe AF. But I swear to you, of all the nostalgic memories I have, that was way up there. Years ago, they came out with a site called Collectoons. And it was basically a reimagining of it. It had more than Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera properties. It had pretty much anything under the sun, and the community was pretty small. So you could pretty easily get a little sway in launching your own sets, like of various different franchises. They had Cartoon Network, they had Nickelodeon, they had anime, they had Disney, they had whatever the heck you wanted them to have. But the site became way too intensive to take on, and unfortunately it went under. But now, the true vision of Cartoon Orbit has returned. That is right. CartoonReorbit.com has launched. This bad boy is as true to the original as it can possibly be. It's a small-scale operation, so work on it is taking quite a bit of time. But if you liked Cartoon Orbit, or for whatever reason, this sounds fantastic to you, this is a website to check out. It's in the very early days. In fact, it hasn't even been around for 2 weeks as of me recording this video. Sadly, I was 1 day away from getting the early adopter badge, and I'm going to regret it for the rest of my freaking life. One of my friends from Collectoons, Randaroo, even warned me that it was coming. Warn's the wrong word. Warning is like, that's bad. She gave me a heads up that it was coming. And of course I didn't pay attention because I'm really bad at Discord, and I'm in a Discord group that has them, and totally, missed the launch day. But the point is, currently, it is at the earliest stage. So it may look a little bare bones, but if you go to that shop, you're going to get Sans Saga, DBZ C-Tunes. How freaking cool is that? They've got C zones. You can go random around, all that jazz. Your username is even set up the way that it originally was, where you just hit the random button until you get one that you like, and it gives you 3 randomly selected words that are just kind of jumbled together in a goofy mess. Guess what my name is? Yeah, it's a huge optimistic Deathstroke. Coincidentally, my name in high school. They've got games, which I can't currently show you because I'm actually currently at my daily limit of it, and I'm really hoping that eventually they launch G-Tunes again, which is a card game thing, and I'll be happy to absolutely womp you down the road with it. And the truly fun thing about it, at least to my knowledge, is it's not pay to win. I mean, back in the day, this was Cartoon Orbit. It was made for children, so of course they didn't monetize the crap out of it, especially in the really early 2000s. I actually think that the people that were in charge over there probably didn't even know how to do that yet. So it was something that you just got on, did your daily stuff to get your points, and when you finally managed to secure that C-Tune that you wanted, it felt all the more special because you really earned those points instead of just buying them really quickly. And it means that everyone is pretty much on the same playing field. Everyone is just competing with the same points that they can get, the same allotment every day, and you can go and make your C-Zone whatever you want, but you know that you can't just go and spread out and get whatever the heck you want. You really have to work for it. Oh, that's where that hardworking mentality that my grandparents had passed on to me through. I wasted it all on Cartoon Orbit growing up. Oh. Man, if only I could have made money off that. This is a true passion project, everyone. So I'm going to have a link in the description. Go ahead and go there. And when you're there, you'll see a link to the Discord group. Feel free to join that if you have Discord. And at me if you're going to say hi to me, because I am in the group, but I swear to you, I keep forgetting that I have Discord. So if you don't at me specifically, I will not see it. But thank the creator while you're there, and you definitely want to get into the Discord group because they have weekly codes where you can get some special C-Tunes at no cost. How freaking cool is that? Anyway, that's the video. I'm so sorry. The lighting has completely changed throughout the video because the sun has almost set. I need to stop recording in my car. I don't know what's going on with me. I do know I have a toddler, and the house is loud. And my microphone may be okay, but it's not good enough to block out toddler noise. So leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.